Welcome to one of the most highly anticipated matches of any IPL season, but also with a twist. I have introduced sliders that will make this a very high scoring game, so the AI will be able to score runs faster, and so will I. I am going to be playing with CSK and we are going to be bowling first, which is pretty great. Let's see how much the AI puts up. I think it will be at least above 200. Hopefully it's not too much. First ball, let's go. I forgot to change the field. Not that bad of a field. And we'll start off with a dot ball. But look at that. He starts swinging that out of the ground. And for the second ball in a row, I forget to change the field. Would not have mattered. That probably would have gone in the gap regardless. That's been punched and it is in the gap. And that will be another boundary. Well, they've started off like I expected with a lot of boundaries. This was full, little too wide with this field. Run rate at 13.50. I don't know if it's going to come down though. Look at that. But this might be a chance. No, it is not. It is actually very, very far away from that fielder. I thought it would be close. Already put up 14 runs in this over. That's been pulled and it has been pulled straight to deep square leg. They've been very aggressive. And this time it has not worked. He's hit that well and also hit that straight to that fielder at square leg. Literally hit it through mid wicket to long on. But the AI over and over again chooses to hit it to that fielder. We'll take it anyway. That's been hit over the infield. Wicket gone. Does not matter. The very next ball gets smacked. That's been whacked as well. Too much room, and that was a good length delivery. Sat up nicely and it is a good hit. Some movement there. Inside edge. Well, you've not seen that a lot. Plays and misses or getting the batsman beat. I don't know how the run rate is below 10. They've only dealt in boundaries. Look at that. Another big one. This one is probably the best of them all. I think it's because they haven't taken a lot of singles. That was a good Yorker there, but even this is in the gap. And it will go for what? And looked like it was timed so badly, but still has enough. Hit down. I was not that far away from the stumps on the other end. That was our only saving grace. No one was going to stop that otherwise. Hit, is this a chance? It is, but I don't know if he's gonna stay inside. Yes, he does. Almost another second and he would have, look at that, goes outside the rope for his celebration. Just another second and it would have been 6, but the celebration animation started before that. We'll take it anyway. Hooks across, hit away. Just don't have enough protection for this kind of batting. Every ball they're just trying to smack it somewhere or the other. It's still not all that bad. We picked up 2 wickets. That will be a dot ball. It would have been probably 4 had it been like 3 or 4 inches to the right or left. Let's come back in with the angle and again not enough protection. We just have 2 fielders outside the ring. Maybe we should place him a little squarer. Play and a miss. Wow, that has been rare, hasn't it? A last over of the power play. We are going to gamble and go with spin. This might backfire. Let's see. First ball, no harm done. In fact, a dot ball. Well done. Comes down, inside edge and gone. This has been an amazing over. 2 dot balls and now he's trying to send that ball out of the ground. And all he's managed to do is edge it to the keeper. I think he also managed to get a stumping, right? Almost did. Catch and a stumping. And again, what an over this has been. They're ending the power play strong. Hopefully these last 2 balls don't disappear. That's been flicked fine. Wow. Don't usually see a lot of boundaries hit that fine. From the AI especially. Lighted that up. Now we have a lot of protection, but even so, not the biggest ground, at least in this game. That's been hit very, very hard, and even with 4 fielders at the deep on the leg side does not matter. Bat onto the pad. Wait, what? Why are you going upstairs? The batsman came in, had lunch, and then we got the stumping or the run out attempt. So far, spin has been very good. I'm playing like the real CSK again. This time hit very square, only 1 field and outside the ring on the offside. Ball it flat. That length is so annoying. It is near impossible to play against spin in this game. Run rate 8.42. We've really pulled things back with spin. Almost another one there. Flick chance again, maybe it is. Please stay inside the rope again. Taken. This time the celebration animation doesn't start in time and he'll go outside the rope. Hit in the air. Come on, you should have stopped that. And it will be for what? That was a nothing shot. It should have been a dot ball. Tossed up. As soon as I released that, I just knew it was going somewhere. Long way. Even with a 6, only 7 runs with this over. This was probably going to go for 4. I mean, can't bowl that wide with this field. Had to be stump to stump. That's been flicked. Maybe another chance. Wait, what? What happened there? Did I take it and then go outside the rope? That was kind of a weird animation there. That's hit down the ground, hit very well as well, hit 2 straight. This partnership starting to grow a little too much. There comes the 50 partnership as well. Outside edge and dropped. Come on. They have too many wickets in hand and 8 overs left, so they are going to do this. This is going a long way up and it's probably going to clear the fence easily. Yeah, we need wickets or they can just try to hit every ball and most of the time it will work. Too much room, bad ball, but maybe it comes down in time. Nope, it is still going. Another big hit. Goes inside out. Taken and it is gone. Well, that was not out. That was 6. But we will take it anyway. He had his foot on the rope. We've been teased so many times with that extra cover drive and it goes over the fielder. But this time, just inside the rope. Goes for 49. This is going up a long way. He's running back. It will be a 1 bounce 4. So not that well timed. There we go. There's that length once again. Nothing you can do against that. What was that throw? Why did he throw it up in the air and it goes to mid-off? That's been flicked with the angle. Should be stopped. I think should have been still stopped. Had he put in the dive, I think he could have done better. Let's go for a short one. That's got too wide, too much room given, and that has been absolutely slapped away. That's hit straight. Again, not that well hit, but it is enough. Now they're really starting to accelerate here, and with 3 overs to go, they can do a lot of damage. Let's come back in sharp and fast as well. Maybe missing the leg stump. Shot pulled away. Put in the dive, please. Nope. He even gave up on running there. Short balls have not worked at all. Hit straight again. This is an annoying shot. And they've hit it well over and over again. Yorker there. This is a chance. Yes, it is. And this time for once, he's far away from the boundary line. And we'll get the danger man a little too late. He's done some damage already, but still could have done a lot more. Strike rate of 202. 2 overs and a ball left. The run rate at 10.71. And just have to keep this going. That's hit. Where is he facing? It does not matter. I think he still will take. It doesn't move an inch. 2 balls, 2 wickets. And we are really coming back here. If we can somehow contain them under 200, it would be an achievement for sure. Bat onto the pad, and that will be a dot ball. Why? Why do you want to do all this? Short, and 1 second. The short ball backfires. 211, not as bad as I expected, but 3 more balls to go inside us. This will probably be just 1, or it'll be 4. Oh no, that went flying though. Fielder had no chance to move, no time to move. 10 runs of the over already. This has been hit in the gap as well, I think, and also over the fence. 16, and still a ball to go. 221, and they're still not done. Hopefully a dot ball. That's been whacked. That's going a long way. Well, 227 is what they put up, and now we have a chase on our hands. Those last 2 overs, it looked like we were going to really contain them. For a second, I thought we were going to contain them under 200, and then they put up another 30 runs. But still, we have the sliders on our side as well, so we do have somewhat of a chance to chase this down, but still 230 is probably a little too much. That's been flicked through the leg side, first runs, and it has been timed to perfection, so the ball will just not slow down at all. Just a normal, regular flick. There are gaps everywhere, and he bowls straight once again and go for the flick again. And this time not as well timed. Why did he do that? The ball would have stopped on its own. Oh, what was that? Why was he so slow? Almost a run out, and I didn't even know. That's been punched. It was in the air a little, maybe a little early. And we will come back for 2. Why are these 2 so slow? Try to go aerial. Mistimed it, but the fielder felt bad, I guess. Let that one go right through his legs. Walked across and flicked it over mid-wicket. One of the most stylish shots in the game, and we pull it off to perfection. Pretty good over. Short and wide, even just a bit of bat on it, and probably would have sailed away. Pulled. Oh, and jumps and takes it. That's actually a pretty good catch. Didn't time it as well as I would have liked. It was there to be hit, especially with this field, but we just couldn't get all of it. The opening partnership ends, but we're gonna have to keep doing this. Doesn't matter if it comes off or not. We're still 200, more than 200 runs away. Let's bring in our impact player as well. If another wicket falls, so we'll send Patirana out, and we have an extra batsman now. Let's score, man. The target is looking so far away. Another 210 runs. Oh, what was that? Why are you so slow? I've literally never seen a batsman get run out that way after hitting it to third man. A direct hit. And I don't know how you can be that slow. Put in the dive as well, but still does not matter. 2 balls, 2 wickets. That's a good shot. That is the shot of the match so far, no doubt about it. A cover drive all along the ground. Flights it up. I could have gone after it, but they do have a fielder deep on the offside. It was there to be hit though. We can't really be that quiet against spin either, and that was there to be hit as well. Tried to go after it, but mistimed it. Thankfully, no harm done, just a dot ball. Drags the length back, another dot ball. No, just 2 runs so far. Where can we even go? I can go through over short cover's head, or I can outside ice the ball and get clean ball. Actually get bowled. I wasn't the clean ball. I just helped it into being bowled. Look at that. The ball was turning away from the stumps, but we will reroute it and send it to the off stump. Just wonderful. I just had to touch that out. He's gonna bowl wide after wide. Already we've seen 3 wides. This time get some bat on it and it'll be 4. I don't know how. Shot pulled, and this time over the infield again, not that far away. Shot again. This is what I'm looking for. A proper pull that goes up in the air instead of being meters away from that square leg fielder in the ring. Full toss, and this is gone. This is gone straight out. That is the biggest hit, no doubt about it. If this game tells me that's 200 meters, I will believe it. It was a nice, juicy full toss. Excellent back, solid in defense. We are getting runs on the other end, so we can be a little chill here. Again, that annoying good length. Can't do anything about it other than get out. Once again, just one run of the over, but flights the ball up and gives me a nice gift. Even if I'd mistimed that completely, I don't think I'd have gotten out. So almost a free hit. Tap that. Can I come back for 2? Misfield? So we will. And once again, look at how slow the batsmen are. Cheeky there. Why waste our energy trying to hit big down the ground? Just open the face and get 4 easy runs behind square on the offside. Bowls it short again. This time pulled very fine. And it'll go for 6. Looked like a top edge for a second, but it has gone the distance. That's been tapped down. Can we come back for 2? One batsman is very fast, the other is slow. This partnership though really giving us hope, but the target's still a long way away. Flicked. Awful ball. Still not the greatest connection. Was nervous for just a second there. And it'll bring up the 50 partnership as well. Short and wide, and all I can manage to do is outside edge it. Does not matter as long as we keep getting boundaries. Another outside edge. Almost a replica of the last one. And the result will be the same as well. Given room, but he follows me and bowls very straight. Try to go over extra cover, but I don't think I could have gone against that ball. That is a good hit, but is it good enough? Yes, it is. The chase is on. This match is well and alive. Another 130 runs, but this partnership has given us a lot of hope. That's been flaked, this time to the opposite side of the ground. But the result will be the same. Full toss. I see these full tosses get a little too excited and miss time just a little, so it'll just be 4. 51 of 22. The exact innings we needed. Another pull. Well, to the left hander, he's been bowling short over and over again and getting punished. Another short ball. Another pull. It won't be another boundary. It'll just be 1. Shot again. And I've hit it straight to deep square leg. That was a dumb shot with so much protection on the leg side. I thought I could find the gap or clear the fence. Neither of those things happened. And we get out playing a shot that has worked very well so far. 33 of 18. Another useful innings. But we are losing a little too many wickets. Let's bring in the captain MST now. We're still 106 runs away. I mean, it feels like we've been batting for a long time and scoring a lot of boundaries, but we're still only at the halfway mark. That's been hit away in the air. No timing, of course. In case it won't carry to anyone, it'll just be 1. Still not a bad over thanks to all those wides. 99 of 48. The required run rate is only 12. This might be gone though. And he doesn't move a muscle. That should have been an absolute sitter of a catch. Instead, we'll get 4. Slow ball, slow, very, very slow, and it'll get the job done. Perfect off cutter, I think, beautifully bowled, and we are running out of batsmen. Even though the required run rate is not out of control, we have no one left to score the remaining runs. Another mistimed ball, another slower delivery. I think this time just a little bit more on it. And it'll go away. Flights it up, slows things, puts in the dive, so we'll get through for a quick run. 7 overs, 90 runs. Another mistimed lofted flick. At least this time it will get us 2. Come on, run fast. The entire innings our batsmen have been so slow. Flight it up. Thought it was a full toss. Could hit it down. Again mistimed. Now we just have to go. If it comes off, it comes off. We get out. We're gonna lose by a big margin. Flicked again. You can't bowl that straight. Almost got out, lecturing him. Full, but just inside the wildlife. Beautifully bowled. Another swing and a miss. This time I'm early. This has been a wonderful spell. That's whacked down. This might be out though. The field is very straight. I was aiming for the side screen. At least it'll go on 1 bounce. This is gone. Well, that is the second time we've sent the ball a long way. This time it won't quite go outside the ground, but still a very big one. It's been a one-man show mostly. 71 of 33, cheeky, lifted over the infield behind square on the offside. Another boundary. The match is not done, not yet. Try to go for that same shot again. Nothing doing this time. Perfect Yorker. Have I? No, I have not. I've hit it straight to mid-off. But again, we have to take rest. We need 64 runs in 4 overs. Full toss, and that's going a long way as well. Big hit, and it will be another 6. Still not done. Another flick. This time not as well flicked as the last one. Almost went for 6. A foot away from the ropes. That's mistimed completely. Doesn't even cross the 30-yard circle. 2 wickets in that over, even with a 6 and also a boundary. It still ends up being a good over for RCB. 17 overs gone, swing and a miss. We are going to have to try to do this against spin as well. Tracks the length. How did that shot work? And it's gone for 6. How? 44 still needed, gives me a full toss. Thank you very much, and it will be another 6. Even against spin. I mean, if they keep bowling balls that bad. A full delivery as well. Another full toss, I think. Well, 3 full tosses in a row. Thank you very much. With that 2 overs now, still a long way away. Full toss, not very well timed, but the placement is on point. We'll start off with a 4. 28 needed now. Another full toss, but I've hit it straight to deep square leg. I was happy for a second, but I realized it was going absolutely nowhere. And there is another twist. Now we are officially out of batsmen. It's got to be a one-man show, like it has been for most of this innings. Another mistime shot. 25 needed of 8. These 2 balls have got to disappear. They're most probably going to bowl spin in the last over. This is going to be wide. Where's the ball going to be? Good length. In the gap. Probably not over the rope. Doesn't matter. 20 needed. 1-6. We need a 6 here. No question about it. 101 of 44. 10 4s and 8 6s. 19 needed off the last over. Starts off with a amazing, unplayable good length delivery in this game at least. You can't run though. You gotta keep the one remaining batsman on strike and hope for the best. 5 balls, 90 needed. There's a gap down the ground. There's a gap. Full toss. Full tosses are the only reason we've come this far. These last 4 or 5 overs, it has been raining full tosses and raining 6s. This is gonna be wide. Thank you for that as well. Wides and full tosses. They have done their very best to lose this. 12 needed of 4. Is this wide as well? Yes, it is. And that was good length. Or actually pretty full. But they are playing with a very well set batsman. And that flick has worked so well against spin. That'll be 6. And now I think it is our match to lose. 5 needed of 3 balls. I could have left that. That probably would have been wide. And this time it will be wide. 4 needed of 2. Ball a full toss now. Drags the length back. Hit. Not very well hit, but it is in the gap. We managed to win this match with a ball to spare. Chasing 227. We win by 2 wickets and it was a one-man show in the end. 117 of 50 for Previs. What a entertaining match that was. I hope you enjoyed this one. Do you want to see more of these sliders? This was T20 at its absolute best. Click the video on screen to see some prime ODI action. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.